All right, so we're all on the same team. We're all playing for the same team, kind of like the Democrats and Republicans. Everybody's on the same team. Nothing is different. You see, like, so if so, when you shock the people that you're supposed to be reverberating with, for, or against, whatever, it depends on people's perspectives and where they're at in their process in this game. This is all the game. So people are asleep. This is what's being downloaded to me. So, all right. So the gods are asleep. The gods are sleeping giants. You are a sleeping giant. There are parts of you that are not fully up and running. Those are the parts of you that are silent, and you feel like you cannot get unstuck. It's like, I can't seem to find the way to get my projects off the ground. And it's because you're trying to force, coerce, intimidate, make, instead of moving into the heart space. But we're gonna talk about that. All right. All right. So fear and surprise are the same frequency. So when you say boo, like somebody comes around the corner and scares you, and then they go surprise, like that's one of the same frequency. Okay. And one has a negative connotation attached to it, and another has a negative one. So one affects your self-esteem or your self-concept in a way that makes you feel like you're vulnerable, weak, not powerful, like you've lost control, right? And that's a false self-concept. And that's why it feels bad. That's not in alignment with who and what you really are. So I'm trying to help you to see that when you surprise people in a positive way, it's a positive way, but it affects their self-concept in a negative way, because they wanted to be able to project their negative self-concept onto you, like that, the fear frequency instead of the fun frequency. Like, everybody wants to be able to say that I'm the fun girl, I'm the good person, I'm the one, right? Everybody wants to be chosen. Okay. And they also want God's grace to wash all over them. Everybody wants to be anointed. Okay. But no one wants to do the work. So when you move in silence and then you pop out and surprise people, like you're popping out a birthday cake, and you show up and you have lost weight and you have a new job or a new career, and you move to a new country, you are thriving without their approval, while they're against you or whatever. There's no such thing really. While they are basically pressuring you, putting that pressure on you to go within, they are helping you, and they are also helping themselves too, because now they have given themselves an opportunity to see how it's done. Period. Show up, show out, and show them how it's done, girlies and fellas. Like, seriously, this is what this embody yada yada. This is your moment. I wish that I could have this moment. Okay, come through, Barb. Moment for life. Like, give it to them. It's okay. And I was brushing my teeth because it's, while I'm showering, brushing my teeth, eating breakfast, like all this, getting downloads. And I'm like, okay. And it's just kind of like, there's a part of me that remembers how it feels to not be allowed to feel good. Like, there's a part of me that struggles with self-care. That's what I mean when I said I was brushing my teeth. It doesn't want to. And I'm like, girl, why not? You feel good after you brush. When you smell good, you look good. Like, and then that part of me is still getting used to allowing herself to feel good. I'm not saying that I've gone months without brushing my teeth or anything like that, but I feel I have dealt with having an uphill battle in my life with just getting up from sleep and moving and getting to the next day. Because when you have, because I grew up with a narcissistic mother, like really a real one, like not someone you can just have limited contact with and just say Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. You know what I'm saying? No, you can't talk to her if you want peace and happiness and joy, and you don't want to be satirized and maliciously and like I'm making up words, okay, along with that lady, because it's a lot. And it's also very funny too and comical because it's like a cartoon villain. It's giving Inspector Gadget, I'll get you next time. All right. And all she did, because of the being that I am, is push me to push myself to dig deep. And honey, they can't take. And what I don't know is what's going on with them and how they're feeling, what they're talking. I'm not even in it. The only reason why I even have a little bit of a glimpse is because when I turn on my YouTubes, everybody's talking about the energies and like who done it type, and I'm like, oh, okay. If that's what's going on, okay, good, because that's what I mean. We're all on the same team. When you shock and put people in awe, they have no choice but to take their energy on, their own energy, and deal with themselves. We're all on the same team. We're all evolving. We're in this together for real. And anybody that thinks that we're not is still asleep. Anybody that thinks that they're different from you and that you're arrogant, they just don't know. And that's why you can just really just go, whatever. It is what it is. Y'all can feel how you can be in your feelings. I'm still going to do me though. And you're giving people a show, and you're also giving people hope, even if they don't want it to be you. They want it to be the people that they have programmed to look at as a high priest, a high priestess. Like, people don't realize that when you're putting a celebrity on a pedestal, you're making them your healer and your guide, your leader, mentally, physically, financially. It's like, I want to be like that. But you're following people who are bots as well. Like they have no clue what they're asleep, and they're in ignorance, and they are controlled, and they're scared, and they are patted down with makeup and pushed out onto that red carpet and told what to say, how to say it, when to say it. And they do get in trouble. They're enslaved when they don't react and respond, and they get in the ways that they're programmed to, and they get tortured. And at the end of the day, I sometimes feel bad for them, but at the same time, I don't, because we can't feel sorry for such powerful beings. Everyone has the same power. God didn't make any of us powerless. God didn't create anything without his power, love, strength, beauty, joy. It is all in what you focus on. And you can give yourself a false self-concept if you want to, because that's your free will. But free will is an illusion as well, because you can never not be what God made you to be.